our team YouTube tryout for class 285 lab, and our team members including Xialu Zhou, Jie Liu, Rong Wang, and Grace Mao. So in this video, each of us are going to talk about one topic, and I'm going to start with talking about cloud computing. So what is cloud computing? Cloud computing is the delivery of computing resources as a service, meaning that the resources are owned and managed by the cloud provider rather than the end user. So those resources may include anything from browser-based software application, such as TikTok or Netflix, and third-party data storage for photos and other digital media, such as iCloud or Dropbox, or third-party servers used to support the computing infrastructure of a business, research, or personal project. So here are some 5 essential characteristics of cloud computing. First, cloud computing is on-demand self-service, which means that cloud resources can be accessed or provisioned without human interaction. So with this model, consumer can gain immediate access to cloud services upon sign up. And organizations can also create mechanisms for allowing employees, customers, or partners to access internal cloud services on demand according to predetermined logics without needing to go through the IT services. And the second one is broad network access, which means user can access cloud services and resources through any device and in any network location provided that they have permission. And the third one is resource pooling, which means cloud provider resources are shared by multiple tenants while keeping the data of individual clients hidden from other clients. And the fourth one is rapid elasticity. So unlike on-premise hardware and software, cloud computing resources can be rapidly increased, decreased, or otherwise modified based on the cloud user's changing needs. And last but not least is the measured service. It means the usage of cloud resources is metered so that businesses and other cloud users need only pay for the resources they use in any billing cycle. So they don't need to pay extra for what they need. And here are 3 main cloud delivery models. The first one is infrastructure as a service, which stands for IaaS. So IaaS is the on-demand delivery of computing infrastructure, including operating system, networking, storage, and other infrastructure components. The second one is PaaS, which stands for platform as a service. So PaaS provides a computing platform where the underlying infrastructure, such as the operating system and other software, is installed, configured, and maintained by the cloud provider, which allows the user to focus their effort on developing and deploying apps in a tested and standard environment. And the third one is software as a service, which is SaaS. So SaaS providers are cloud-based applications that users access on demand from the internet without needing to install or maintain the software. Examples including GitHub, Google Docs, Slack, and Adobe Creative Cloud. So then I'm going to introduce about the cloud environment. So as we all know, we have public cloud and the private cloud and hybrid cloud, which is kind of a mix of the public and the private cloud. So for public cloud, it refers to the cloud services such as virtual machine, storage, or application offered publicly by a commercial provider to business and individuals. And it is commonly used and very convenient to use, but sometimes it's not as safe as the private ones. Especially because of company regulation, sometimes some company will rather choose the private clouds. So private clouds refers to cloud services that are owned and managed by the organization that use system and available only to organization employees and customers. So as I mentioned, many of the companies choose to hybrid the public and private cloud to support the organization's computing needs while maintaining compliance with industry regulation. And that's it for my introduction to the cloud computing.
Hi everyone, I'm going to do a brief demo of how we can use the FaceNet model to get a person's identity based on the imported picture. And here we basically define some function to get the embedding and get the nearest neighbor calculation. And right here we build our database with 9 pictures. Here are 3 persons' identity we try to detect. These are the pictures we use to train our database. And right here, this is a picture of Shalu, and if we use our recognizer, it will be able to tell the nearest neighbors, and its prediction is this is Shalu, and that's correct. And if we change a person, this is Jie, and it's also be able to tell the right result. And we're trying to detect the third person, and the result is also accurate. And that's it for our demo.
Hello, this is Jiliu. Today I will talk about the vehicle autonomy. Firstly, I will talk about what is vehicle autonomy. An autonomous car is a vehicle capable of sensing its environment and operating without human involvement. A human passenger is not required to take control of the vehicle at any time. Nor is a human passenger required to be present in the vehicle at all. There are 6 levels of driving automation ranging from 0 fully manual to 5 fully autonomous. These levels has been adopted by the U.S. Department of Transportation. Now I will talk much more details about these 6 levels of vehicle autonomy. For the level 0, no driving automation, most vehicles on the road today are level 0, manually controlled. The human provides the dynamic driving task, although there may be systems in place to help the driver. An example is the emergency braking system. Since it technically doesn't drive the vehicle, it does not qualify as automation. For the level 1 driver assistance, this is the lowest level of automation. The vehicle features a single automated system for driver assistance, such as steering or accelerating. Adaptive cruise control, where the vehicle can be kept at a safe distance behind the next car, qualifies as level 1 because a human driver monitors the other aspects of driving, such as steering and braking. Level 2 is partial driving automation. This means advanced driver assistance systems, or ADAS. The vehicle can control both steering and accelerating, decelerating. Here, the automation falls short of self-driving because a human sits in the driver's seat and can take control of the car at any time. Tesla Autopilot and Cadillac Super Cruise systems both qualify as Level 2. For the Level 3, conditional driving automation, the jump from Level 2 to Level 3 is substantial from a technological perspective, but subtle if not negligible from a human perspective. Level 3 vehicles have environment detection capabilities and can make informed decisions for themselves, such as accelerating past a slow-moving vehicle, but these still require human override. The driver must remain alert and ready to take control if the system is unable to execute the task. For the level 4, high driving automation, the key difference between level 3 and level 4 automation is that level 4 vehicles can intervene if things go wrong or there is a system failure. In this sense, these cars do not require human interaction in most circumstances. However, a human still has the option to manually override. Level 4 vehicles can operate in self-driving mode, but until infrastructure involves, they can only do so within a limited area. This is known as geofencing. As such, most Level 4 vehicles in existence are geared toward ride sharing. For the Level 5, the highest level, fully driving automation, Level 5 vehicles do not require human attention. The dynamic driving task is eliminated. Level 5 cars won't even have steering wheels or accelerating braking pedals. They will be free from geofencing, able to go anywhere and do anything that an experienced human driver can do. Fully autonomous cars are undergoing testing in several pockets of the world, but none are yet available to the general public. During the last couple of years, many self-driving cars companies emerged to the world. For example, the most typical ones are Waymo, Tesla, Uber, and so on. Thank you. That's all about my today's presentation.
Oh, hi everyone, this is Grace, and today I'm going to talk about the security of Diffie-Hellman algorithms. So here is the agenda. So first we need to understand what's Diffie-Hellman algorithm, and then we're gonna explore the state of art algorithms to solve this problem, and then there are some applications and the final conclusion of the security size of K used in the Diffie-Hellman algorithms. So first, let's talk about what's Diffie-Hellman key exchange. So basically, it's based on the discrete logarithm problems. So for given real numbers a and b, the logarithm log ba is number x, such that bx is equal to a, and in any group G, powers bk can be defined for all integers k. And the discrete logarithm log ba is an integer k such that bk is equal to a. And our goal is to solve this basically math problem. So there are some solutions. So one is Polyg-Hellman algorithm. It's a very useful algorithm to solve DLP whose order is a smooth integer. To understand algorithm, we need to first understand what's a smooth integer. A positive integer is called B smooth if none of its prime factors are greater than B. To solve the equation, h is equal to g power x mod p, we need to get the power of n divided by q to the power of e on both sides. For each number in the factor number of smooth number, we do the same thing, and then we'll finally get the equation at the end, and then apply Chinese Riemann theorem to solve the equation h is equal to g to the power x mod p. And then there is another solution called baby step giant step. So there are several steps. First, we need to choose some k, and then we need to evaluate the power of n from a all the way to the power of k minus 1/3. We evaluate the power of ba starting from ba to the power of negative k all the way up to the ba to the power of negative rk, where rk is smaller than n. So here is an example for this equation. We first need to calculate the power of 3, and we get a list of equations, and then we need to calculate the power of 19 times 3 to the negative rk. And we can find the number 9 in common. So we can take these two equations and use them to solve the k by applying the equation on the left side, a to the power of mk plus n is equal to b mod n. So in the end, we can get the answer, which is 17 here. So there are some applications. Sun NFS is a file system developed by some microsystems. It's a client-server application and allows the user to mount or the portion of a file system on the server. NFS use remote procedural calls, which is RPC, to route requests between clients and the server. So AUTH_DH is an RPT security flavor that uses encryption technologies. But the problem is that it only uses the prime P of 192 bits, and it's no longer considered secure by many experts. Because the base is 3 and it's only 192 bits. It was appropriated back in 1987 when it's first introduced, but now like modern computers and processors only take a few minutes to solve this problem. So we need to find the new appropriate number of P. So in the table here, we can see that the most appropriate size for P is 2048. So basically here is a table of all the data we can refer. Yeah, that's pretty much it for my presentation, and thank you.
I'm Rong Wang. Today I want to bring up a topic about virtual reality in 2023. Virtual reality has come a long way over the last 4 decades, from being a field product when it first came to market in the 1980s to being considered the future of the internet in the 2020s. VR has proven its ability to attract researchers, businesses, and customers alike. Today, there is a wide range of headsets available for customers to experience virtual reality. People can use their smartphones to experience VR and AR or get standalone VR headsets for high quality and performance, which creates unmatched VR experiences. The field of VR is still growing, and 2023 is going to be another big year for VR. Here is what you can expect in the VR world in the coming year. The first is enter the metaverses. A metaverse is a concept for the future of the internet that is immersive and interactive. It envisions a virtual reality where people create personalities of their choice and collaborate with each other. The metaverse is supposed to provide a next level user experience that's unlike anything users are used to. However, there is no clear consensus on what this metaverse experience will look or feel like. 2023 will be a challenging yet exciting year for the metaverse, as it might be decisive for the direction of the internet's future. Mark Zuckerberg, whose company Facebook changed its name to Meta, believes VR and AR will be at the center while people working on the Web3 platforms consider blockchain and decentralization as significant parts of the Internet's future. The second is new headsets galore. 2023 is going to see multiple new headsets coming to the markets in low cost and premium segments with better optics, screens, and processors. With a VR headset shipments set to cross 20 million units in 2023, there will be many new users looking for options in the VR market. To address the demands, market leaders Meta and Sony are bringing the next generations of their popular headsets to the market. Users are especially waiting to get their hands on Meta Quest 3 and Sony PlayStation VR 2. However, the leaders will face new competition from the well-known disruptor Apple. Apple has been developing an AR experience as well, and Apple Glass, a lightweight AR headset, will be coming later on to help us disrupt the VR and AR market further. The VR world is ready for a new year with improved headsets and new competitions jumping in. The year will crucial for the VR headset market in case the mixed reality experience of Apple can win the users. In such a case, all other VR headset producers will look into replicate the experience, and Apple will have a new market for it to lead. This, the third is industrial and business applications. Virtual reality has a rapidly growing market with thousands of applications. The entertainment applications are the most popular ones, but 2023 will see more enterprises and industries bring the VR technology into their operations. The use of VR for collaborations between remotely working employees, for creating simulations for starting working environments, training employees, and building virtual shopping experiences will continue to be tested in new industries. Virtual reality is said to grow exponentially in the coming decade, considering the last few years' developments. 2023 will play a pivotal role in deciding the path VR takes in its journey to becoming the future of the internet. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.